It's like, whoo.
You can use the mats right over here.
Yeah, if you want to bring it closer.
That'll cover.
We can just either go further down or we can set it up further that way.
No, that'll cover this field of view right here. So it's
Is
just
Bob
this
in the
one.
way?
No, Bob's not in the way.
We'll beat him up if he is.
Get over here, Bob. Now he's in the way. Now he's out of the way.
Just kick him through the wall.
Sean was kicking him pretty hard last week.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Knocking him over easy.
Just one punch.
Alright,
Well,
you
punch,
guys ready?
punch.
We're gonna run this for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Come on, with.
I don't remember
I'm
part of
just
it.
gonna switch.
It,
I'll just
Doesn't matter.
do your switch.
okay.
Alright.
Happy trails to you.
Yep.
Okay, now catch
There's a
elbow
full spin.
Inward, right?
and rotate
Yeah, like
the
that.
other
You grab
arm.
me.
There you go.
Yeah?
So
That's
if
the
I'm
time.
seeing something, all right, I'm trying to work over here.
You're so much lower, that's hard.
Right. There's another one. Well, I was going to do for that. You're getting me over here.
Yeah.
I can just go in, come around.
If you're slow like that though, I would just, it wouldn't be fit.
Especially when I work out with big guys.
Yeah.
Just trying to muscle me down. If you got me, okay, fine. Boom.
You're just able to
Yeah,
stop.
exactly. That quick check.
That's why I do that whole post move,
Yeah.
check. Exactly for
Ah,
that.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Swing
that's
it.
Pick a side and swing it.
getting that.
The quicker you are, the better. Now you're doing it. You're doing it.
No, it's,
You slipped.
no, it's my damn foot. It's,
Oh.
Alright.
Just go gentle. More resistance. More resistance.
Yeah, I'll put a little more on you.
All right. Go. So I'm fighting.
Good.
I'm gonna give you more action.
Hang on. Am I holding you wrong?
There you go. You swing it.
I know
Yeah.
right now,
Now you see that
your elbows
momentum?
aren't in my way at all. Now this is something people do all the
Because-
time.
Yeah, so
If
now,
I feel your pressure, I can react to that.
You can react.
Here's
Yeah.
your
If you do it impulse.
farther by going higher up.
yeah.
And that's
Get it, get it. Now move me down. Move me
So-
down. Right.
So
like
the way
this,
you're
I'm like
holding
this, I'm
me,
like this.
it's different.
Which way do I go?
I don't know.
Which way do I go?
But if I got you real low here, but can't finish it, I'm gonna start climbing.
Yeah.
Now it's tough.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Good.
I was, yeah.
So
So you got to position either get out or come in.
Yeah, because I feel
here I can squat.
that when I go
down.
in like this,
Yeah.
I have an neck. I got into a fight a long time ago with 3 guys, and I beat the shit out of him, but I hit my head on the wall, and like my head went like this.
Oh, you
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it always.
No, I was.
Anyways,
I was just doing
That's fine.
like
That's what the neck exercise I linked to Discord will
Yeah.
help. I did it wrong.
I think I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Commit to the roll. You're not even swinging an arm.
Nope.
Look up.
Feel where the elbow is.
Yeah, I know. I feel this.
Roll your
Right.
arm out.
So if you're gonna do that,
Okay.
yeah. Make your adjustments.
Forgot that.
Hold it,
If
because
you
that
have
doesn't.
hesitation, nobody decides like it.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Well, just keep your head straight
This way,
then.
I feel like this happens.
If you
When I
crank
go
it.
this way, it doesn't matter if
Hold
this
here a little
stretches.
bit, try to
You know what I
make
mean? Maybe it just needs more stretching.
But
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
sling this arm, so I'm just gonna.
So I'm gonna do this. You're dragging me around. Whatever you need to do. Even just a motion would really.
To the motion, yeah.
Because it takes
I kept my
away
head
your
mostly straight.
leverage in a way.
So turning the head definitely
Well,
helps.
it just gives you full attention.
See, I think I'm going to your elbow.
No, and that's, if you clear, you clear.
That is actually good.
You
So my
gotta tuck
sister.
that shoulder.
That way, add it off.
Yeah.
It's a twist.
However you can clear. All right, if I do a full grip,
Yeah.
I know most people won't be able to. If I do a full grip like this,
Yeah.
and I'm weighing you down, how you gonna do? That works.
I feel it slipping backwards. Even though you could be pulling my head forward
That's
towards you.
right, you.
Yeah.
I may even though it
If I
would.
get you a lock like this, what happens now?
Run.
Yeah, that-
That's it.
Swing it. Oh yeah.
I feel good just
Popping
popping
out.
straight back. I don't know, that's just my feeling.
Then-
Because the other thing.
Do this then. Feel good of popping it up.
Yeah.
Then do this, either a check
Mhm.
or a check.
Okay.
Make the modifications to suit you.
Yeah, to fit my neck.
Because this puts you in a much better defensive position.
Yeah,
to
for
be able
sure.
to get
When I
out.
did it over here, I felt
Yeah.
really good because I was so far and I could.
But if you feel like you're, like say for example, you can't spin out this way, this is your more comfortable
So
way.
I'm in here, I'm
Well,
blocking.
this is right here, you're blocking me here.
Yeah.
Pulse, move.
Okay.
That's it.
So, you're able to move it, you're moving me around, all right? I'm holding a weapon, got me close, pull, hard.
Oh, I want to see Raph try.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Wait, yeah.
Just move it this way. All right. He just somehow shrinks his head, just pops it out.
Well, no, he did the full
Yeah.
rotation. He did
Yeah.
I
exactly
did
what
it
he was
all
supposed to do.
there. I did like a
Because he came down. Well, yeah, but like, you're
but I
here
don't think I'm gonna be able to turtle that with the helmet on.
He popped out.
That's,
Yeah.
because you still tucked your shoulder.
Yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
just turtle and step out.
No.
You full rotated, which is what you're supposed to do, because this
Yeah.
shoulder has to come down to push you
That
out.
gives the illusion that
That's
your
what
head just
pops you
suddenly
out.
shrank.
Good job. So it's
That
yours.
works. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Are we switching?
I know that's what we were doing for
Okay.
that one. We will be practicing these later in actual, like, someone's trying not to get you out, you're trying to get out type stuff, but like when we spar at the end. But just drilling, keep it shorter so that you think about it, remember it, put it in a practical later when we're actually sparring. Try to use the things you learned today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a plan as to what was going next. Hold on. So there's getting your hips back in line, just being able to roll out. This can come also right in line with what you're supposed to do when you're trying to get a takedown like this, right?
I'm not pulling you down again?
No, this is me. This.
Okay.
So if I'm trying to get someone down, right? I don't want their arms on top of my head because I need to break that to swat them lower, right? Oh, you went right to your knee.
That works.
So this is just smart, yeah, right? Like so breaking, bringing him down, right? Because he's not posting on my chest; he's just on my shoulder. I can still get that free. Now from here, you're wanting to keep down. He wants his hips in tight, but he can't right now. And because of how I'm holding him, he's gonna have a hard time dipping his shoulder to get out. Because I've got this elbow in here, and I've got this arm here.
Yeah.
So right now, he's gonna have a hard time with that roll. So my next spot is one of a couple options. Either the first is switching out to pull the shoulders, or the second one being to crank and try to take the leg. And if the first leg doesn't work, like if I have him crank low and then I take a leg and he stays up, breathe deeper, and take the second leg. That was the mistake I made at this last competition, was I kept trying that one leg. I had the guy here, and I kept trying, but he had this leg stepped out past, and so we just kept rotating.
No.
We just kept rotating like this, and this leg kept stepping back, 45% back off. So every time I tried to sweep it, he's just doing this, and eventually I overcommitted and fell, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So instead of that, there are two other options from here. So if this hasn't worked, you either go deeper and take the second one and put it over your hip. And especially if I'm from here, so I can reach back to grab the shoulder and get on his head, and I can crank him harder. And that didn't reach the second leg, but it forced his hip over mine.
Yeah.
Because of the rotation.
Because I kept him tight.
Yeah.
Which will work on smaller opponents or same size opponents. You're gonna have a hard time forcing someone like Sean to do that. But
There are tricks.
there are, but like that's more of a strength maneuver, right? You are forcing them into
Yeah.
position.
I just had to know.
So I guess we will work on next is being in this position and getting the finish. Do we come in or do we come around?
I wasn't expecting that. But
So yeah, we'll work on that next.
Partners.
Just pick one.
That's why I'm not too worried. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
we're still
starting
starting,
here,
yeah.
and then
So
you
first
do
what do you do?
the shoulder. Shut my.
So let me.
We're starting
What?
with
Oh, okay, starting
the
this
spot
way.
right here. So, right, so try and do right. Nope. Okay, I can't move Sean at all.
Yeah,
Do you need an
you need
assist?
at a certain
I
time
don't
when you
even know if
shuffle.
he's resisting.
When you shuffle
Well,
around, you're
actually,
kind of just
yeah.
hanging on him, and your legs float, and then you put him in because he's
I'm
holding
kinda
you
like,
up.
all right, don't do anything, just let me pull and stay out.
That's the
Well,
thing.
so-
You gotta keep it.
Alright, what do you think?
What did you?
This isn't a resist show. This is just learning how to
Alright, do you
hit that throw, but
do you do
like I can't move you.
So I-
Oh, are you resisting? Because it feels like you're pulling back up. If I slack, you stand.
Kind of, I'm just more trying to stay upright. Get you to throw, so I see how it feels as well as,
Yeah.
you just want a bit of practice.
And I was getting frustrated because she was scrambling.
Yeah, but I mean,
Go on the floor.
Yeah,
And I had to
that's-
do it with him too.
Because this is from a, if you got this person.
She came last week?
Yeah.
Ah, thanks, I didn't know she was playing.
Yeah.
it's like, I don't even feel anything here.
Earlier he was
I'm-
like this.
Yes.
No, he
It's
did
training
that.
fully.
Well, whatever it
So if we get you here like this,
Yeah, oh, okay.
it's
Yeah.
literally just step in.
Yes.
I'm literally kicking your leg back the moment I step back.
Well, yeah, because I moved it to not get trapped in the throw.
Okay.
Because you're also going to work
I think
it
you
forward,
got it.
so
The
I
one-
can do that. You're a big one.
Yeah,
Because you
because
kind of pulled it up.
your hip locked on the hip and just kind of.
Yes.
It's much easier for me to control it.
What did you work on last week?
We worked on.
No, so that's the technique stuff I want to see. Working
And then we did.
in today's
And then-
drill, I don't want to see you brute force your hands.
And, then
I want
we
to
did,
see only technique.
I don't have the,
we did
But
a
I
bunch
also
of
wanna
rounds
see you
on
hold
the
it
backs,
back.
right?
Right.
With
Awesome.
I want
hands,
to see
and
you
then
try
we
and
did
get
striking
your
with
throws
weapons,
quickly.
okay.
Every
shield,
time you fight.
then we did,
But yeah, so
various takedowns, moves, we did gauntlets, we did.
you're the first time.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
So here,
Feels good.
do
That-
this,
there you go.
I just have to put
Yeah.
it on the opposite side.
Like,
Yeah, there you go, you got it.
I didn't,
I know.
that, the one thing I always.
Think
The moment you step in deeper,
Somebody like.
I put my heel down.
Doing
Oh,
this.
trapping it,
Probably
like.
Me,
before
I always feel like I'm gonna go.
Check the push.
There's that, you push up.
yeah, that's where you move me right here.
Or something like.
I forgot about that.
Cause you put it right here and I'll swing right off of
It
it.
just took
Not
this
fear, but
motion.
it's like I worry.
Trepidation.
So because I just realized what I was doing with Sean,
Yeah.
to get the throw, like I've got him cranked down a little bit,
Mhm.
right? So I step in as deep as I can, and then I drop the heel.
Ah, that's right, he's off me.
And
Nice.
that breaks his hips, if you've already got his top off there. That'll work even better for y'all,
Yeah.
because you come in tight, right? You get in there,
Oh, here.
step in, and now drop the heel.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Pop.
Long stance,
Yep.
everybody.
So-
Take
Yeah.
a little.
The
So-
deep
Up,
front
boogie,
stance.
boogie. Yeah.
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 And then-
See where you,
Same thing, and you
much
go.
She
easier
was
time.
good. She rolled me over her hip like effortlessly twice.
The moment you dip that
That's
hip
good.
inside,
Dip that.
and you fulcrum right here.
That's exactly
That's
what
a
I'm
seesaw
Yeah.
message. You
Just
fulcrum
lifting
right
up.
there.
Right.
If you miss, right there we do it.
Nice.
That's all of that.
Okay. All we did here.
Like my friend Chelsea used to say.
No, it's all right.
That's what I did last week too.
Did it feel like I was
No,
putting
it
up
was
the
good.
pressure?
No,
You, I felt like I couldn't get
No,
this
this
forward,
is your turn.
and this kept going back, and I was like, I can't do it.
Okay.
And the pressure on my head and yanking
Right
it
there.
down.
Yes, yeah, I wanna make sure I'm doing the right
Yeah.
combination, cause again, I'm
It's like the
gonna.
moment you lift the leg, that's the throw.
Yeah. It's okay.
Cause a few times I've tried it and we're
So it's-
like,
Go
I
ahead,
can
you
kind of get my leg
Alright,
down, but
alright.
the rest of my body isn't.
Good
in
here,
it.
overside, wrestling.
So what I end up doing is like, I don't have any control with them over here, so I'm kinda
Thought
stuck
I just
like
need
this,
to actually
and I'm like,
step in.
Oh,
I
and
I
you,
twisted
yeah,
this
so
way
you're,
to try and get across my
I
leg.
got you.
it's like I can't do the full movement, so I kinda like,
I just think, cause doing it for a little bit and like messing around with judo and stuff, like, just hit them with your ass.
that's what it is,
That's
you gotta-
exactly what it is. It's,
We're
if
second
you
opposite,
just,
right?
it's just
Yeah.
like,
When you
boom,
get
and then their hips
and
are gone.
say you
Like you had me over here,
miss this,
and I'm like,
Right.
I can't
Yeah.
bring it forward, and that was it.
Yep.
Right, and
So-
that's
Over my
what
head,
my
and just
old team
rotate
trained a
me
lot
just
too,
this one leg
was
again.
that exact, all of the hip motions, so.
You didn't use your
I'm
leg,
like
you brute force that.
relearning, cause I never quite.
Your leg didn't move at all, you just threw it. Which you're strong enough to do, but it's bad technique if I was bigger and stronger.
Right.
So, is that right?
Sorry.
Good.
No, that was good. Yeah, I was like, pull, and you went, wham! You pulled, for sure. That was good.
There you go.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright guys, the bell did ring. Get some water.
I was like, pull, and she's like, whoa!
So y'all did lots of back stuff last week, bag training last week, and, gauntlet.
Yep.
We did a bunch. So.
And yeah, we did a lot. Jade was here too.
That's what he said. I had no idea she came.
And then we did, and then I ran a little bit of warm up. It wasn't too much. It was what, exact, a couple things with cones.
Work, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of
Cone drills.
cone drills and steps and stuff.
Okay.
I
So
missed it.
now we're gonna want to throw.
Especially if we didn't have pizza.
Well, this is like my life. Eat and then get on the mat.
I just want to make sure this is working out great. So completely forgetting. Like I just blanked on the motion that I'm trying to go for here. So yeah, it's
Get a waltz.
it's like crank down and set the foot, but that's not working so smooth at all.
Maybe if you move.
Well, oh, that's right. Sorry, it's the push pull.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
That's what it was.
So,
Thank you. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
I
just.
didn't take the wrong leg, right?
No.
So alright, do it slow.
So it is
I was just processing what happened.
crank, and then I'm twisting this way and intercepting that foot.
Okay.
And I'm
Trying
trying
to relieve you.
So let me make sure.
So
So if
the
I do
object is,
this?
yeah, you're pulling this forward. So you would just step into there. No. So
Yeah.
let's right here. So you see.
I'm gonna get my
You watch it. So I'm here wrestling. It's push pull. I'm literally just stepping here and rotating my leg.
Oh, sorry.
I am not kicking his leg out
Yeah.
unless I feel his weight start to lift. If I feel him taking his weight off that leg, then I'll sweep it.
Right.
But if I feel him staying solid on it, then I'm just gonna put it there to block it from shifting, and I'm gonna rotate him around. Because I've already got him twisted sideways, he's off balance. So it's just
Good.
take that step just
Impeding
outside that front leg
Yeah.
and keep the rotation going.
Yeah.
And that is pull and push. If you do just one, they're almost guaranteed to actually resist. If you do both, they can if they're properly countering you. Like, we both have hands on each other. So if he starts the push-pull motion on me, I do it to him, and he can't take advantage of
Yeah,
it.
Right.
Because he's just as cranked as I am. And putting his foot there might end in either one is going downward. Nobody's off center. But if I don't do it to him, right? Good. Right. So
And then,
now
yeah.
I'm disadvantaged and he's in a strong spot.
Yeah. So whatever shoulder.
Well, it's whichever one you want.
No, I know, but what
Whatever
I'm
one
saying
is
is whichever
typically
one this
closer.
way, then I'm gonna follow you this way.
No,
No, the
you're not
other
gonna move
way.
at all. You're in the spot you want to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna step this foot
Uh-huh.
beside mine, and you're gonna keep rotating it.
Oh,
But you're
okay.
making it so that I can't get my
Gotcha.
foot free. And if I do lift my foot, then, so like, if he comes here, and I get him correct sideways and I grab here, if I feel his foot start to lift,
Oh yeah.
no, then I sweep it,
Yeah.
because he's taking his balance off of it, and now I can get him.
Okay.
But if he doesn't, then he'll just be folded over my leg, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Because you have stepped either to right beside him, or if you can get in tight enough to here, where you're cranking him over my knee instead. Which is absolutely good. So, press and X is a takedown from up front. That's not using the Sudagari motion. It's not about this.
Mhm.
It's about taking someone off balance and putting their leg in the right spot. But it's simply throw them over your leg.
Yeah.
Something I've seen you do, but like,
More modified.
well, just proper body rotations. I've seen you take me straight and put me over a leg. Crank me, put me over a leg.
Because he's like.
Yeah. You're strong enough. Like, this isn't a, oh, look at all that back muscle going. This
Yeah.
is technique and then just continue the
Conserving that
rotation.
energy.
Yep.
Plus, when you fight the big guys,
Yeah.
you know.
Any
you're still gonna-
refinement for conserving energy.
What?
Keep going. Any refinement I can take for
Yeah.
conserving energy.
Like a
It's
skill.
not about out muscling your opponent, it's about out techniquing them. If we're doing this and like, if I try to do it and he does it back to me, so we kind of both crank sideways, like, you know what I mean? You're not.
Crank,
there you
yeah,
go.
same way.
So he was pulling, but he was not pushing. I could have stepped in and still done it. But here, if I try to step in, like, see how it pushes him back? Because he's still on me and and pushing. We have counterforce. If he tries stepping in on me, right, it drives me back.
Yeah.
So we stay equal. Now, I could rotate and try to take a leg or something. But that becomes that push-pull thing where you're both trying to find that balance. And when you find that they don't respond properly, then you go for the leg. But as long as they respond properly, you would. For now, we're just gonna practice doing the motion and taking the throw. We're not actively resisting this. This is so that the person doing it can feel what it feels like to succeed. Because when we spar later, they'll be actively resisting.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
Of course.
who wants to be with who this time?
Doesn't matter. I'm here.
I'm Groot.
I'm very
Okay.
So, yep. And then you wanna spin.
And then, yeah, I'm coming with it.
Working stuff.
Oh, no, no,
Yeah,
actually, I
you
can.
wanna- You don't have to do
You don't have to do it at the same time,
Yeah,
because,
Alright,
So,
yep, and
and
now
then
I'm
let's
step
say,
in,
like, you're
step to
doing
step.
this, let's say I do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So,
And
I can.
see the problem
then,
here?
or the other
Or
way.
we can go.
Like,
Oh,
I'm
so
still
you-
squared,
oh,
and you're a little off balance because you
Yeah.
reached too
That's
far,
fine, on the
so,
other side. I
like,
rotated
strong,
your shoulders,
but,
but
like,
you were
against the
this
opponent,
way, 'cause you're
you've given up
more
in
flexible
leg.
than most people.
and if they can
Like,
just steal it
Yeah.
back,
You
you're
go, oh crap,
Yeah.
in trouble.
You know what I
So,
mean?
Right.
So I was like,
careful with the simultaneous,
Now you go
you
the
want
other
to
way.
feel you've got
So-
the,
you go.
Okay.
Gotcha.
you've got the advantage, take it. Now, that was good because
there we go.
you had the advantage, and I was
Yep.
resisting, but, you got it.
Pretty good.
I couldn't take my fall because you spun me so
Oh,
well.
shit, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's what the math's for.
I know.
Right?
Wait, well,
That's
hang
just
on.
kind of-
No, it's because I'm not gonna be kicking with this.
Oh, I'm
This
sorry.
foot is
So
messed up.
nice and
I have a
easy.
little, I have a stress fracture in here, so it's no big deal.
So,
So I'll do it the other way and then I can go.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
So I trust me, I know I can kick people's legs.
Nice
No,
try.
no, no, yeah.
When I went like this, I was like,
That's the point too, it's not just a hit here to sweep,
Yeah.
it's like,
You're gonna bother
when I
me.
realized you went sideways,
no, dude,
you're gonna step back,
It's
so
fine.
if I step behind you,
It's already
behind me,
hurt, so it's nothing.
then you're gonna put yourself over
Yeah,
your own leg, or over my own leg.
Alright, so,
Yeah.
Down here, and then, oh, yes.
Okay.
We'll just take turns.
Alright.
See, that was really good.
I'm not trying to.
I know, that was good. That was good because I slipped too.
Well, wait, do it again? Cause I feel like when you do that, like you said, you're
Yeah,
gonna
you-
have to step in.
I have to step in because you're
Because I had this
Yeah.
forward
shit really
And
good
here.
and you don't
And
reposition.
try to
like
crank
when
it
you did
this
me,
way,
I was
but I
like,
already had this, my
It's
weight
still
sitting here.
supposed to
Yep,
drive that
and
back
now
whole
we're
leg
gonna
should.
step
But that's a strength, that's a
Yeah.
strength move.
go in for
Of
it.
course,
Right.
when,
I think.
when I did
Okay.
this,
We
the
would
next
go-
one should be here,
Shift
but
me?
you're just.
Go,
Okay.
yep,
so
and I'm
Try a
doing
different
this.
strap.
Yeah,
Right, where you
yeah,
got
Yeah.
that makes
So,
sense. Alright, I just have to check.
Yeah. Yeah, full speed. You're not somebody going like that.
I just went
That
in
was
the
the-
direction, right?
That was.
well, I just went with the opposite side. I was trying to practice both, but when you had that one forward, it doesn't move.
So you just did like this.
No,
Well,
I actually
just-
twisted you
Right.
like this, and then just did these other guys.
So,
Oh, on the front side, was this close?
Yep.
and then I
Because you
went-
just,
He went
it was
with
so
that.
far forward.
Yeah,
you just
that
didn't
was
take
what
it.
it was.
So we went this
You went
way.
to this side
Yep,
and
and
you
then I just stepped that leg in.
Ah.
I know, it's,
Took this
It
other
happens.
Not the move I'm trying to do right now, but it was so available, like, why would I do it the other way?
Exactly.
It's like
That's
if-
something good.
If when I cranked you, you stayed far
it's
enough
okay.
back,
I mean, yeah, let's
right, then I'm
so
gonna step in and keep driving and try to trap it, but
Yeah.
Wider base, wider stance. The right tools for the right type of person you're going up against.
Yep.
So, let's see. We'll crank it this way.
remember to pull, I'm not
Right.
feeling the pull. There you go. You see how much more you crank? So,
I was seeing after
I was like,
stopping if I could still do it,
Still do it, but
which it,
push pull.
I mean, I don't know, I don't remember.
well, you
Okay.
got me.
And
You
now
got me
you
here.
pull
Yeah.
over that
And
way.
the other one.
Okay.
So it was
And
good.
you did the rotation, you stepped in behind my leg, so you had to
Wait,
finish
you're
it.
doing sweet.
But you
Yeah,
were,
that's what we were working
Don't
on.
it's not.
Not this one.
you were resisting with it
Oh, I
on
thought.
I'm doing this side
Oh, I don't remember.
because I'm like I can avoid.
No,
Yeah, these are the one now.
Yeah.
If you wanted
Did you
to
switch
notice
it
that, I
now?
could feel you could have. Huh?
Did
Did you switch it and go behind?
I did because that's what's available on him a lot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Because
Because I
Because we're
have
over
to
here, we instinctually go for that, and then we're like, ah, crap, no.
Dude,
Well, so-
yeah.
What's happening is when I crank him, because he's so big,
Yeah.
like his body's twisting, but his legs aren't moving.
Actually, if what happens to her, she's more
yeah.
flexible in her
yeah.
in her
So
waist.
because
She can
this
rotate
moved,
around.
but
I'm
his
on
legs didn't.
I'll be right back.
Like if this leg would move back when I pushed, right? So if I pushed and that leg moved back,
Then yeah.
then I'm gonna step
Yeah,
in
that
here
works.
and he's gonna take that.
Yeah.
But because it didn't move, but he shifted off balance when I twist, this is so much easier because
Okay,
He's already got that.
we were right, thinking wise, like just going for that.
I mean if it's there and easily available, take it.
Yeah. I mean, for me
Um,
personally, go and do the outside.
Because you found another
I
way
feel weird here
to take them off center,
sometimes.
right? So, yeah, sure, if I can shove and I've got him here, like that's not an easy Asagari move, so I'll step deep and I'll rotate him over my
Yeah, that's
knee.
where I got it.
Well, that's good, that's what you're supposed to do. However, if you're rotating in a way that's different, right, like you're here, well, you're bent, but because of how this is still in between me, if I step forward here, it's gonna move your body back.
Yeah.
So instead, I keep the rotation going.
Right.
Hammering me.
I mean, too.
No, you're fine. So like, it depends on how their body feels. Like if I can step forward without pushing them back, then absolutely I'll step forward and just hold them over because this is a safer throw. Like if this is far less likely to get countered here, right? Like if he tries countering me, like he's just pulling me around this way, or he's stepping out, like yeah. Like just, there's not a lot he can do to counter it. He can theoretically, if he's dong, like super sweep that leg up and high, no.
Oh yeah, you
Like,
go here.
kick it back, yeah.
Sorry.
It's possible, but, ooh, yeah, that felt good.
He's a super sweeper. He's like, I'm like this.
Yeah.
That's why we do this in the beginning, guys.
Yep, no, that was very good. So it is counterable, but far less people are comfortable doing that, especially in open field.
Yeah.
This is a good open field throw, because if I get him into here, right, and I get him cranked and I step here, I'm not risking much to put him over like that.
Yeah.
I'm not committed.
Right.
But, you good?
Yeah, just stretching.
If I do the Asodagare, right, so I push to here and I step in, like we're all tangled up together. And I have to come down like this. This is so awkward. Turns into that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Yeah.
with heavy helmet.
Hang
Yeah.
on to,
So an open field throw that doesn't have you bent with him is fantastic. Even his counter throw when he kicks that leg out requires this, which in open field might bring him with you.
Yeah.
So the counter is also a risky double. So far less people are gonna even try it because it's dangerous in open field. But as far as throws go, if I get him correct to step in, bend him over,
And I go down.
I'm staying square the whole way through without any of this getting tangled up. Because he's moving around like this, which isn't tracking my leg at all.
right.
As opposed to this, where he's wrapped around your leg and pulling that way, which is
You're
going
so
to
stupid.
drive you to the ground.
Yep.
So it's a far safer throw in open field. So that's another reason why you might choose that over the one we drilled enough, which is just like, alright, which it seems to be going for. Not bad.
Yeah.
If you can get it clean, or if there's a rail right there, absolutely crank, throw all day. But if you're on the field, then go to your knee. Yeah. Okay, what's next? So there's a foot drill. Trying to remember how it goes. Like when someone's coming towards you, tapping the foot.
Oh yeah. That's mid-step.
Do you know the?
I don't know exactly how to do it. Like I
Trying
can't
to
teach
recall.
it, but I can try to pull it off when I'm doing it.
I know there's
Oh,
one
yeah.
side shuffle where you try and time
It's
it
like-
and sweep.
Well, yes, there is that, but we're trying to pick is just like a standard back and forth drill where the person walking backwards is just trying to
Maybe,
touch the foot
maybe
as it
when
steps.
we can kind of do it in the sense where we're pulling their head down, and as they step in on their step, since
Well,
we're
yeah,
here in that
right
position.
now, I'm just trying to work the drill for getting the timing down. We're not trying to actually bring it down.
So I can just step
As
in.
you come forward,
Yeah, that
oh, this is actually really good because we're gonna hold each other up. So, yeah, so as I step forward,
Okay.
as I step forward,
Whoop, yeah.
you
There we go.
try to get this tap in, and then we'll go backwards, and I'll try to get the hits down.
Sorry, sorry.
Very good. So we're learning this timing because in a fight, being tied up with someone and getting that, and then I'll
And
walk
then
with you,
obviously,
and
I'm going back. You know what it is? I'm not trying to kick with my damn right foot. It's just fucked up.
so we'll just do those, walk back and forth, just tap, or I'm actually trying to put someone down, just trying to see if we
Find
can
that
get the
point.
touch in the air. So we get that timing down when we're tied up with someone. Because you can absolutely, like, I can come over here, grapple with you a minute, then start walking backwards while I'm holding you, and try to, well, no, you wouldn't do it while
Oh,
walking
okay.
forward.
Yeah.
I'm trying to draw you into this, so that as you take your steps to keep up with me,
Yeah.
And-
I maybe put it
And
on
I
the
think
ground.
we've all been naturally like getting into this horse stance type of thing, so we're not really doing this too much. But this is actually good because we know then we'll recognize when somebody decides to go from this more
Defensive
stable,
posture.
into that I need to recover because they're pulling my head down. Let me get this in front. As soon as they step in,
Yeah, so
can try
for now,
we will
we'll
avoid.
walk forward like this, people,
We'll do the wrong thing. Not the
because
wrong thing, but
if you get someone cranked and are pulling them hard, especially if you're able to crank them and move fast backwards, it's something you should be able to absolutely do, because you've got the weight to pull them along. So if you get a hold of me and drag me forward, right, I have to keep up. Even in a semi-horse stance, right, I'm taking these big steps forward. So if he times that right and catches a foot mid-air, it's a down, moving on to the next guy. Absolutely fantastic, even open field takedown as well.
Yeah.
Especially say you get someone right and we're standing in our 5-on-5 and then like I pick you to charge at to start the fighting, right? So yeah, so come over here. So I come in and you will try to catch me up, so we're now tight. And as I'm still trying to push him, he starts pulling, which drives my momentum more, and then he takes me and puts me in the dirt, and then it's automatically 5-on-4 right off the bat. If there's a lot of really aggressive teams that try to punch someone in there real quick, that is one of the strategies my team's gonna be working on here soon. We're gonna have 5 guys lined up.
To lure someone to
Well,
charge a little bit?
So most teams will do 2-2-1 floater.
Yeah.
The floater sits a little bit farther back. We're gonna send 2 people from the center straight at their 1 floater. We're gonna have a guy who's really good at one-on-one fights over here, and we're gonna have a good kill combo here, which is a fighter and a polearm guy. And so these 2 will probably stay here, because if this guy leaves, the polearm's gonna eat that dude alive and it's over quick. The safest bet is this is gonna be a one-on-one fight if this guy leaves to help the guy at the center. But we're confident this guy can win almost any one-on-one fight. So we're trying to draw them out. And if nobody leaves because they don't realize what we've done fast enough, 2 of us will kill that guy fast, and then we just go and help the others. And it just ends. But potential counters to that are if you can quickly do that, and then you're fighting one-on-one against a guy, and now you've got a 2-on-1 over here, and a 2-on-2 over here, and you're doing fine. So then this guy gets taken down, and it just, someone comes, helps you, someone goes, helps them, it's over. This is a way you can potentially counter that if you react to it quick enough. Like, accept the throw, like they're come, try to get them wrapped, or if they're checking, lift the check, and get them coming in and throw on the ground. But yeah, so we're gonna work on that drill, if you wanna pair off and do that, so.
So right now we're just focusing on.
Right, so I'm gonna be stepping forward, and you wanna just tap my foot.
Oh wait.
Yeah, from outside in.
This is practice,
Yeah,
this is
that's right.
practice.
Yeah, that one was good, that was good. Good.
I feel like I'm a little overextended,
Yeah.
so I gotta probably get in
Reverse.
there. Maybe.
We You're dragging the big guy down.
Yeah, so I gotta make that space to try to get you here.
Right. You all right?
It's okay.
I was just thinking,
Do it before I hit the ground.
yeah,
You can do that without.
yeah, and I'm going to the inside, I gotta go
Way too
try to
soon
go
on that.
around.
Yeah.
Whichever way you can do it.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was doing.
Hey, it works.
Shit.
A lot easier. Just
That-
watch out for timber.
Well, yeah,
Right
that's
at
exactly right.
Yeah.
You can do this.
Yeah, this one, the one that we just did before, I felt like,
Yeah,
No, my next one, I'm
like
just
more than, like
thinking
most
about
comfortable.
too much before you
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that was, you pushed my leg that way, I was like, I was recovering from that.
yeah.
But also my timing is way wrong.
So what I'm looking at is I'm
Hop.
doing it while your foot is coming forward.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Boom.
I'm just, okay, I'm just gonna.
Because I'll have the momentum to do this and the impact will help you out.
So, yeah, cause I'm trying to do it from just this space and I don't reach. So, that's why I was like, oh, I can close that gap up here on the top,
Yes.
but I'm on one foot while I'm pulling you, while I'm going backwards. So that's why I was like, ah.
You're just
The
looking at.
basis of the technique is to be able to catch somebody off like that.
Yeah.
So use your skills with it.
Better.
You feel comfortable with like a mini teeth, dude?
Better.
Because that's in your root house right there. Or I have the toothpick is modified for this. That's much more effective for
I
you.
feel better on it, and I don't feel like if I stop myself and push, hopefully you're still coming. And then I'm like, oh, great, you know?
Or
Or
you
I can just
deflect.
kinda go-
Yes.
And let you fall that way.
Or lay.
Well, late.
Exactly. Just work on the time. This is what this practice is for. Yeah. You good? You're good?
I feel like you're like moving this easy.
Maybe. I'll close my eyes.
Work on the time.
We're busy.
Yeah, okay. I have my eyes closed all the time.
It doesn't matter. Wrong side. It's effective. It's effective for you. It's keep you
Oh,
moving.
sorry.
Time before we heard you way worse than
See that shoulder drag that you did
I'm
there?
taking small
That helped
steps.
bring me in a closer position for you.
For that, yeah.
So you want to time it to where you're ready to do the kick.
Ah,
Do your shoulder
no.
drag down with it.
Chill.
Yeah. See how I'm naturally wanting to go forward?
Or I can even go to that.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, somehow I got my other. That was my ankle.
You got me here?
For bigger guys,
I
most
had a
of them
moment there.
have strong reaches.
No. No. So as soon as you,
Go straight.
exactly, as soon as you hit that,
Yeah.
this goes here, and this is the position that they're in. They're going down. You, aside from your legs, they're also tripping over their own legs. So you got this and this, keeping the body. Yeah.
Probably was the top of my foot with your knee.
lower shin action.
Oh. Yeah.
Gotta get that side. I know some bigger people.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
They're messing around.
That side is golden right there.
That's my low kick leg.
Can't see you.
This
I was
one would
laughing
be
because
more
I just
for
felt like
you.
Yeah.
that.
So
It was
I gotta
just,
wash
I
your
don't know.
knees.
It's going down. That's why I want to be mindful of coming up.
I'm
to
big
the
enough
knees.
for that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to be tired and go and come
Right.
down and stuff and screw the knee up. I'd rather sometimes just kind of come in, boom, depending on. But usually this is much farther back. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
You were okay, yeah. I mean, you
Really kicking with the force.
I need to.
I'm just trying to push it.
knee to the side.
Funny if I
That
could
was
get
good.
that,
You got
because
it.
most people,
Well, that's gonna. It's you have, and then you rotate on the reverse
unfortunately,
here.
some people don't have armor here. So pull if I don't have anything.
Yeah, that's right there.
Yeah.
That's where I show you that picture of the huge bruise.
Yeah.
That's where I kept getting whacked. So that they were gonna.
She's kicking like teenager at the time.
I didn't mean to kick. I'm trying to just hook you with my heel.
Toes.
Oh, this is long.
I said, Dong kicks in proper form. She's leading with the toes.
Oh, don't leave with your toes, you'll break them, please
No,
don't.
I didn't kick you. What I'm doing is if I see a foot come forward, I'm doing this.
Uh,
I'm trying to just hook you. I'm not even using my toes.
okay.
Any of the toe kicks have been accidental, or I'm deliberately keeping my toes out. I don't
Question
wanna
after
break
your
my
water
toe.
break, Kirk.
Huh?
So, question after your water break. There's some a wrap on there. So I know with this leg, I'm trying to work the inside timing, but if I can't get it for them for some other reason, moving. Yeah, that's a trip on that one, but it's really quick. But are people gonna be armored enough over here? Typically.
So typically you get this and a little piece right here.
Okay.
It doesn't always go all the way.
It still hurts.
But still, if you throw that up, like
Right.
I'm absolutely like down to instinct, automatically,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But let the
drive,
Yeah.
right? Like
With that saber thing, what's his face at?
So if I don't be slow
So-
about it.
Bruise.
something else you might be able to do though
Bruise on my side?
I think
is you're trying, you know, hit these.
Yeah.
What if you
It
try
was
the other way?
literally
Right? You try like this, you kick
so.
it,
Mhm.
It was crazy.
right? And then you crank the other way.
Crank
right?
the
And
other
then
way.
I see the
step,
lines too where
Yeah.
the sword was hitting me.
Kick on inside.
and then
And
crank
bring it
this
that
way,
way.
and you've
My
taken
first
this leg
leg
right
I
out.
bought secondhand.
So I naturally wanna do,
Because it stopped.
trying to get
me
down
here.
to the foot, like even with this.
And obviously my
move,
curve
move.
is not much
I
better.
feel like I'm always
It's something
losing my
here.
timing
Well,
every
here's the
time.
thing.
Somebody
You-
kept wrapping
Yeah.
around,
I'm back like this, right?
Yeah.
I'm also back like this.
and I
It's
took
gonna hurt,
like,
it's
You
like
know
a-
where the steps are.
I looked in the
right?
mirror
Yeah.
after that weekend.
Right,
Yeah.
so I have to change it.
Black.
Uh, That's something you're gonna wanna accept them almost standing straight, so that their feet are closer to yours.
I got so pissed and punched in the
It's
face.
like charge in,
I was like, I don't wanna get hit anymore. I was trying to like
you straighten me
use
out,
the sword,
and then
use the shield.
if I'm like this, then you kick back immediately, the other way, or no matter, doesn't matter. But like,
Maze.
Yeah.
so if I take forward weapon here,
It was
lift that up, straightens me out,
There was no mace stuff.
and you can,
Right.
I'm charging you.
Right.
All like,
Put me
it
up.
doesn't
He was like, what's that?
Yeah, so I reserved.
I shouldn't be charging your head on
So
like this.
what was your question exactly? Something about like the protection of the back of the leg?
No, he was just like, how would this kind of a hook work, but
I was less of a hook, more of a strike to weaken them here, because,
you're better off
yeah,
just, stepping in
Mhm.
as they come forward and trying to roll them over that leg.
gotcha.
Again, I wouldn't do that to you, but I would try it on him. So, because it's that hold them over thing. If you if they step in and you step out countering, well, you got to hear maybe. I mean, again, you're way too big. I feel I'm off center.
Yeah, that's how I
I'm gonna do
feel
nothing
when
but
I'm trying to do these. Sean.
Yeah,
That's
because
why-
And
that's why
what-
we-
that's my,
That's why with Sean, I
this
ended up
form-
doing this. When he was coming, I was pulling back, I was going here.
Yeah.
Whoop.
no, you're good.
When his leg was up, and
Also
I got
good.
him on one leg, I
that's
was
also
like,
good.
Yeah,
You
I feel comfortable and I'm doing something.
Yeah, because again, he's leading like this. You're never like. And there, Look how far away they are.
Yeah, the legs.
right? Like no, neither one of us can easily sweep a leg. That puts us out of
That's what I
balance.
was like, ugh.
But that could work if you keep pulling it
If I keep
forward.
pulling him and push
Boom.
and pull and.
So yeah, that's a decent substitute for someone who walks like Sean does. You're not gonna sweep Sean's leg. I tried last time.
I get the room, there's like 5 back there.
Sweep him off his feet.
Sweep him off his feet.
But yeah.
of a hook.
I mean, I will say, like, if you've got somebody that's got a firm stance and they're locked up, I don't know, I think it's I don't know if it's illegal actually. But like, if you get a weapon and loop it behind their
You
knee,
can't grab your blade.
or, okay, well, if it's an axe,
Yeah,
and then,
not behind the knee. If it goes behind the knee, it's
or behind, I'm sorry, my bad, hang on, I'm thinking, like this.
the problem is
You
lift
do
up.
that?
Well, one,
I don't know,
try
somebody,
me getting to your back knee and
I
back leg
meant,
and
no, I
trying to
meant like
lift.
if you're doing it, not to your opponent, but if you trying to save an opponent, that's a lot, or trying to
So if I'm gonna
come
come
in,
behind
come up,
somebody,
oh,
get two of you together. If I'm coming up
Yeah.
behind somebody, right? So I'm not gonna come and grab a leg, so to speak.
yeah.
Cause yeah, I could try, but I'm just gonna come up and sweep that leg out, and you crank him the other way,
Yeah, okay.
right? Like I'm just gonna step in and drive out, and after that first drive, cause you come up, right?
Yeah,
I step in, okay, here's fine. I'll drive, plant, and drive again.
yeah,
And if he's still holding on, like any team, that's something we will drill. If he's still pulling on, then he's gonna start cranking you the opposite way, and we're
Yeah.
probably gonna bring you off your feet.
Right.
Or if he sees that you're like extended backwards like that, he'll put it in front of the other leg and just dump you over on that side.
I was asking because it was, somebody did that to me on last room. But it was mostly.
It's legal if it's not in,
It wasn't the back of it.
yeah, it is legal, sorry.
You two match up again?
Uh-huh.
There's also a reverse of the other drill that we did before. So if you're grabbing him, are you always looking at him or are you looking at other people?
Both, I mean, what do you mean? Oh,
You're watching the
really-
field.
Yeah, right,
So all you do, you see me going this way, you push against it, 'cause
Yeah.
that's where I'm kicking him.
exactly, gotcha.
Yeah,
That's set up. Ah,
that's the
the best.
setup.
Oh,
The other thing too, is so, if we're sitting here fighting, and I see Sean coming up behind, no, right, so I'm gonna crank down real hard, right? And then right before Sean gets it, no,
Okay,
you're getting ready to take his head when I let him go.
okay,
Cause like, I'm cranking, so he's gonna be pushing up. No, you're gonna grab it and pull him backwards.
okay, all
So
right.
like, I let go, he slows up, and then, yeah, so, well,
Just,
that was very off.
I understand what you're saying
Yeah.
though. Because I'm going here, resist, and then I go up, and then he keeps pulling my
So
head
like,
backwards.
so like, swap here. If you're pulling, no, you get out of the way.
Yeah.
If she's pulling him down, the moment I get close and she lets go,
Uh-huh. Yep, straight back.
in the back, like I put a knee into his hips back here, and pushed him back while I pulled him down to the side.
Yep.
And because he's gonna explode upwards on his own, like you're sitting here cranking on me hard, like not fake cranking, like crank. Like,
Yeah.
I have to stand up. If you just let go,
No, it just goes like the fuck out.
Yeah.
I know.
So-
I saw you.
That's a forearm punch right there.
Then I can go like this. Yeah.
But put a knee, so like
Right here?
I was able to keep
That's what I would
walking
do if I
backwards.
see a
Yeah.
teammate.
So if you put your knee up in here,
Oh, like lift it up?
yeah, sure,
Okay.
and then
So, yeah,
like my leg can't keep up, so I fall over.
okay.
Yeah, because you're keeping the hips this way.
Yeah.
You are separating the legs from the upper half.
You should do
That is how anybody hits the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, I can always come in with my two hands and just displace their head from the body.
Yeah, theoretically.
Pretty good.
Get a good swift. Poof.
Well, crack.
Elbow punch. Right to the back of the head. Okay, next one.
We need to, I'm gonna get some sticks, so we can work on like
Yeah, because
range weapon stuff. Yeah, just some simple one, just for like pushing on stuff and grappling with it. So we'll, oh, I got a simple solution for that.
We can make,
Instead of like, yeah, I was just gonna say, I'll get some wooden dowels from Home Depot. And
I
then
have
I'll,
some pipes, actually, some old PVC pipes that'll
they'll,
work.
they'll snap. 'Cause-
Yeah.
They'll snap if we hit them
Yeah,
hard.
trust me,
They'll snap
that's why we
too.
don't use PVC for the swords, because,
Gotcha.
There's
Split them
a-
down, wrap them in a foam, and
That's what I was-
use
Yeah.
for-
yeah, that's
as
what
long
I
as
was
we
doing.
use full force.
Not for striking.
We're not, no, we're not, just for like tying each other up and
Yeah.
doing the takedown.
Positioning.
Yeah, and then putting a little extra pad in the ends and bam,
Yeah.
we got little takedown sticks. Yeah, cause the PVC, as soon as we start pushing and checking it a little bit, it'll snap and then that'll come through and
Check
push
motion.
somebody.
So,
I can make those easy.
other part of a check, right? So, come here.
Wait,
If I
check
wanna-
it, what am I doing?
If I want to check at him, right? Actually, let's get you Matt.
Shield, snap,
Yeah. So, if I'm gonna check, right? Keep, like, kind of pinch your back to keep it loaded. Keep the elbows in tight. Your hips start off kind of forward. You get to the low, and then the hips are gonna pop back. My arms are gonna explode forward. Oh, sorry, that's not pointing.
No, I went with it.
No, but you're still pointing out here. So, like, keep yourself locked, but tight, because this is strong. And it's a cut back, and it'll move them. But again, it's that stepping in deep as you approach, right? So you come in and move.
Mhm.
Basic check motion.
Oh,
No, you, but not at the mirror.
okay.
I want all the years of bad luck.
Let me try it one more time.
to use them too.
Right, so. Gotta work on doing that and not feeling my power isn't as good standing, so. Or as good as I
Maybe
want
it's
to be.
your timing, your push is at a different time than
Maybe.
your step.
Yep. Absolutely right.
I like you was able to get it like, yep, on the I can't do it.
That was when I realized I wasn't gonna maintain my footing.
I'm not gonna have any power here to inject you. Hold on.
I'm not
If Paola was here, she'd be dead by now.
Hips forward at first,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
and then
working 2 jobs.
your
Sucks.
hips are back.
Oh, hips forward?
Yeah, so you're gonna step, then your hips are gonna pop back.
Yeah. Don't meet him.
Huh?
Don't meet him here.
Yeah, you're jamming.
Meet him here.
Oh, here?
Yeah, the reason why I was able to
Oh,
get
okay.
in and literally explode through him is because I was already
You're
here.
already on the front.
Yeah, I'm not hitting this, I'm hitting here.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Start from your stance.
yeah.
Start from your stance.
Okay.
See where you're extending out like that? You shouldn't need to extend out like that. You should be, your equivalent of me doing it, I'm here.
You wanna try to catch in the shoulders.
Okay.
This is where you should, because your extension should be, you're pushing the force and translating
Your
through the
hips
hand,
are
but you're
gonna
not
pop,
reaching out for it.
which drive the motion into your push.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I got a weird thing now.
Put your hips with your legs so that your leg starts here, pushing your hips through here, so that way your arms will end up through here.
That's your spot.
That's your spot.
Try to
Only.
catch just under the shoulders, lifting up slightly. So like maybe
Yes, sir, maybe what?
like a 45-degree, yeah.
So. Does that feel different?
That's a little better.
A little bit. I'm trying to do better. So. Let's see. Gonna make sure I got my two. A little bit. I think for me, like, I think standing still
Take a
versus
step
running
into
like
it.
we were doing.
Well,
Taking
not
the
a,
momentum.
not a run.
No, no, I know.
Take a
Step.
Yeah.
So like you start out there and you are going to step in and then pop.
Yeah.
Deeper. Deeper into.
With deeper what?
You
Step.
put your step, like if you can, put it past that first leg.
Yeah, past
So like this?
You're you're
Whatever
taking
you
that
need.
ground, right? This is your ground now.
Right.
That
I
feels
didn't
good.
pop my hips that much though.
Yeah, your time,
No, no.
it was, you stepped in right, your timing was off though.
Yeah,
You,
you tell me that.
stepped, waited, then pushed, instead of just one time.
Do it again this way. Yeah, I don't know, something's weird when I go to, I think I'm muscling through with my shoulders because I'm used to doing that anyway. That's just how I move, so. So,
Transfer from the hips.
yeah. Cause I think when I push with my hips, I feel like they're not strong enough to transfer that.
Then don't try and look like you're going on the can-can show.
Yeah.
It's more of,
Kind of just steady, sturdy
Push
and then
into it.
spring up.
yeah, you're
That
springing
makes
up.
Maybe even,
And don't even use
if you
this.
have to
Yeah, yeah.
here, is it alright if she goes in one and does both?
Yeah. Don't use your arms to push up.
Yeah, as long as I don't.
Just push out. And it's not even a
Stepping
muscle,
up.
you're stepping up.
Yeah.
You're stepping up. That's that upward momentum already.
Yeah, cause I know the transference you're talking about, but I, it's another way of doing it.
That felt better.
That was, yeah.
Maybe I'm just trying it too slow.
You gotta work through it slow and then build up to it.
Yeah, but sometimes when I do things slow, I can't. So,
You're right.
It's better.
yeah.
That move, that was good. There you go. You start taking the ground and now you start moving. There.
I'm going,
Pinch your back,
Inside.
oh,
Yeah.
but keep your arms tight.
oh.
That's
that
the
felt so much
coil.
better on my back, okay,
Yeah.
for sure, I don't know how it felt for you, but just, the movement was better for me. It was better for me, not for you.
Hey. You worried about your opponent? How did you feel after that?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I want them to feel rattled.
Yeah, that's what I want them to feel, yeah. For sure.
You're going
I
this
just
way,
went
that's
shoulder,
right.
yeah.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, watch. We'll do the shoulder in, yeah.
Yeah, I have a habit of just shoulder.
You're coming in,
I wasn't saying it was wrong, I was just observing.
see, too far out here. Because you had it when you actually pushed me hard,
Yeah.
you were here.
Mm.
Over here, you're out, because then you have to try and reach with your back.
Because
Reach
what
with your whole,
happens
reach with-
is
you're losing all that.
when you step in, right? So I'm talking like this, right? And I'm stepping low, but I'm deep. And then I'm getting contact as I pop the hips, and then I'm gonna add my arms. So it's definitely a
And he's moving me with that.
because your hips are forward because they are ready to be launched. That step gets you your height.
Yes.
You're stepping in deep enough to get contact before you moved your arms. And then you're pushing into that and shoving those arms straight out, but you're like pinched. Like if you're trying to hold something with those shoulder blades, be behind your back, load them up so they can explode because you're using more muscle that way. Same way if you're doing bench press or something, right? You're keeping that tight
Yeah.
and you're pinching and then you are pushing
You said
out.
that like, oh, yeah.
Same exact motion. So
And so you get bigger guys like that, you lurch them this way, that head motion.
but
The
like
inertia's so much harder than
think
the
of it
other.
this way. I'm not gonna check this guy head on.
No.
I'm not gonna check him head on.
Oh yeah.
We're training, so we're not trying to
Yeah.
knock people out, but I'm checking him from here. So I'm coming in and exploding and making him regain balance or fall over.
You ought to fall over.
Yeah, especially in a helmet.
Yeah.
But like, because we're stepping in and we are exploding. And it's that deep squat coming in that gives us the lift because, boom. Right. I think he gave me that one. Because I wasn't anywhere near close enough to actually hit you.
Just happened.
I landed out here. So, oh,
But
he's here to hit. Okay.
Even when he didn't have proper form as far as the inside
When I
set,
wasn't close enough. Yeah.
but he did have the power coming in from his legs, through his hips, through his upper body, through the arms. All the arms are doing is just channel the rest of
And
the
picking target. I messed up before when I said we want to aim for the hips, right?
Mhm.
This is their center. If I shove him here, he regains his balance, right? But if I shove him here,
Much harder.
Yeah.
he has to take some steps to regain his balance. He doesn't just shuffle, right? So you want to hit shoulder because you're taking him off his center. This is what you want to see happen. So move them off their center. If you can reach ahead, absolutely. Like for you or you, I take the head on that check.
Oh, yeah.
come
no,
up.
no.
Because I'm gonna come up beside you and I'm gonna boom, and your helmet's gonna go and you're gonna hit the ground.
I just felt that with me when I formed and everything.
Yeah. So let's work on that again. Get in line. Here, so we can see any movement. Put your foot right on the front of the blue. Well, him. You can step into it
Oh,
one or two
okay,
steps.
You
but
come
like,
at it from an angle here where you get a better.
what I want to see actually is just one step. So I want to see you like from here, sit in and explode out. Right. It's not easy to do when you're talking.
Flip it on. That way we can see what's going on with the body mechanics for everybody.
That's right.
Right. I don't even know if your front foot moved at all.
Goes like that. Yeah? Drive through, don't just stop. That was an impulse, good hit. Good drive, that's a good drive through.
Come on.
Good, good, you rattled the hip.
There you go.
I gotta do rap to just get that timing down.
That's it. Yeah, I feel like my legs are not at the same time.
There
as
you
my upper
go.
body. Nope.
All right, Kirk, you get level 2 now.
Try again.
We're doing it.
Over this. Trip him over someone.
I'm stepped into it.
Yeah,
That's why I only hit blindside targets.
Yeah,
but you're good at it though. This still train you to be better.
Yep.
Good.
I turned on my shoulder though, that wasn't good. It's not the form I'm trying to teach.
Now, all you need to do, Ralph, is just explode on that. There you go, Kirk. There you go. Ah, nice, nice, better. There you move the foot. There you go. Go deep.
I like how he came in, he seen me, he's like, no.
I was like, oh, ready. Oh, like shield bash. Go through.
Nope, shoulder.
So give me a shoulder, I'll
I
flatten
know,
it.
exactly.
Yeah. Good. 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 Almost. Yes. See how that driving motion upwards came naturally?
Yeah.
Shit.
Now you do just step in a little deeper and you're good. Go on, I'm ready. Don't use the shoulder.
Yeah, that's it.
Through, drive through.
Yeah.
You had a good step. Just
Yeah.
try, there you go. There. Now, don't pull it down. You pulled that one back. There you go. Push through. Yes.
I feel like I'm shaking a wall.
Okay. I think I got it.
Good.
You lean forward into this.
I did because you were coming in good. I saw it. There you go.
Nope, shoulder again.
Good. I leaned into you because I respected your check.
Okay, appreciate that.
See? So I want to see you bowl over 2 people with that. You pulled back on that last second.
There you go, yeah.
Damn it.
You just hit a wall, didn't you?
Yep.
Now do the check. Quit trying to just hit me and hit me.
Put myself in the face again.
Nice.
That way.
That's hard to do, Sean.
All right, Ralph, you get level 2 now then. Come on, that's a good hit.
We need a sled for you to stand on, Sean.
A slug.
A slug.
No, I get like one of those balance balls, something like that. Yeah, I'll work on that.
Well, that way we can just push you.
Well, I'll work on my balance.
That's true.
I was like,
And I stopped, I was like, eh.
step through, step through. It would have been a good hit. You stepped in and stepped through. Yep, you moved. Yes! Good. Yes.
Tighten it off.
Good drive. I was laughing. Good drive. Paola's right there. Nice, nice.
Me.
Oh, he kicked against the wall.
I know.
Don't stop at me.
I
Go
stopped,
through.
yeah.
Yes! I won't feel recoil every time you hit me.
I made a weird sound
That
there.
way.
There, better.
Nope. Because we're hitting all the areas in our bodies.
That's recoil. Good.
Nope, I didn't have anything.
I made him take a step at the back, right?
I didn't feel anything.
I didn't do anything there.
That was good, Kurt.
Thank you.
Ah, come on, don't do that. Now you're just getting in a bad habit now.
Yeah.
Fix it. So, just stop it. Don't stop, drive through. Got 90% of it there. There. Yes. Good. Don't just hit me. You throw me. Good. Good. Hold on a second. At the last second, as you were just touching this, you collapsed.
Yeah, I felt my hands come in.
Don't
You're-
collapse.
You need to connect before you extend your hand.
Okay.
Extend your hand
Because you
seconds.
had it out, then you
10 seconds,
coiled
guys.
in, you lost energy
Yeah,
right
I
there.
didn't-
10 seconds.
10 seconds, go. Good. Go. Move. Good work.
Everybody get some water. We'll do grappling section next.
Well, we can move Sean's foot just barely. If he hits somebody,
Your size, you knock him over.
Yeah.
they're gonna go flying. That's the goal.
We'll want to get the camera for that.
Yeah.
Checks.
You have it. You could not hold anyone you face. The moment you come in, backside, front, wherever it is, don't just stop and walk away. You are going through them. Go through them. Even if it feels like you're gonna hit a wall, move through the wall.
Something
Move
else?
the wall.
You kept aiming for here on Sean.
Yeah,
You're not going to feel results aiming here because this is his center.
right.
You aim here like I was doing, he's at least going to have to lift his arms, which is how he was dispersing his impact.
Yeah.
If I was directly connecting with his body up here, he'd be taking a step back.
Yeah.
But he was here, feels it's good, lifts it out of the way,
Yeah.
shovels a little. When I was able to drive it in too tight first, then he would do this because he couldn't disperse it as easy.
Yeah.
Of his solid hits, he hit me up here. And I had no other choice but to get some of the energy up here
Yeah.
and then take a step back.
Right.
If he hits down here, even if I check Kirk down here, I have the mass to move him,
But
but
I'm
I'm not,
square.
he's square. If I check him up here, doesn't take that much energy to move him.
Right.
You do the same thing.
Every opponent, when especially you get that side angle shot, right? For your height, if it's someone a little taller than him, take the shoulder every time.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's someone around your own height,
Yep.
right, they're just gonna.